Good morning, fam. This your main man, KCFL, King Self for Life Wrestling Takes. No, I didn't do a video about it yesterday, but I'm gonna start my video off. Unfortunate situation. The man CM Punk, known as Phil Brooks, is out. Messed his elbow up. This is due to a move done by Mr. Drew McIntyre. I guess when Drew McIntyre slammed him down, he came down on his elbow awkwardly, and now that explains why he looked like a shell of himself towards the end of the Royal Rumble. Makes perfect sense. He was in pain. So, yeah, WrestleMania 40 is looking. It ain't looking up right now with all that all the outside drama going on. It's almost like H and them is just scrambling trying to come up with something interesting. Now, the best match on Monday Night Raw, because we're gonna talk about it. The best match on Monday Night Raw was Kofi Kingston versus Gunther. They made you think Kofi was gonna walk out with that thing. Listen, man, I know people to listen. When it's concerning Gunther, I think Gunther is a very good pro wrestler, very good. And this character that he has, I'm gonna tell you, he's taken what he was given, because when he got that name, everybody in the mom was like, okay, why is he running around with a Nazi name? That's it. Everybody was, but obviously he took it, and with the help of Triple H, they ran with it, and now he's the longest reigning IC champion right now. This feud that's going on between Imperium and the New Day makes me personally feel like a certain somebody is on his way back. Now, apparently he was on the bump talking about Big E. He was on the bump, and he said as of right now, he's just taking one day at a time. He said he gonna support his boys. So I don't know. But the way how they hyping this thing up, New Day keep getting jumped week in and week out. They get jumped by every member of Imperium. Like I say, Kofi and Gunther, man, they killed it. They killed it. That match was great. Everybody was rooting for Kofi. I was rooting for him. My brother, we wanted to see that boy win. Everybody wanted to see him win, but I knew he wasn't winning. But that was one of my favorite parts about Monday Night Raw. They kicked the show off. CM Punk, obviously, addressed the fans. He said he's going to come back harder than ever. And then Drew came out there and he said, I prayed for your downfall, and I prayed that what I did to you put you out of commission. Just trying to egg on what he did to him, you know what I'm saying? Listen, heartful promo, CM Punk tried to get the fans behind him and all that stuff, and like it is what it is on that, Bailey was there. Now I'm talking about that. We had rematches up the butt. It's just rematch after rematch after rematch. I'm sorry, y'all, man. DIY, they are a shell of themselves, man. They are. They ain't the same, man. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are not the same. Yes, they can still go in the ring, but every time when I see them, they try to cut the promos. They try to get you excited. I'm like, man, what? Did the injuries really screw them up? Like, what happened? Nobody has the effect. Nobody that was a part of the whole, the entire clique. The entire clique. Austin Theory over in SmackDown land is an afterthought. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso, they all feel like afterthoughts, every single one of them. The family, or whatever they was calling themselves on NXT, they was doing something, and now everybody's in the main roster, and everybody just feel like they just there, man. Everybody genuinely just feels like they there. They got murdered by Judgment Day. Judgment Day murdered them. It wasn't even a match. They tried to do a little something, but we had Bronson Reed and Jay. Now, that was a somewhat decent match, but you knew Bronson Reed wasn't ready. Everybody and grandma knew that. We had, now I'm not sure if this was a #1 contendership match or whatever, but no, I'm sorry. I'm tripping, y'all. This is actually a championship match. The Kabuki Warriors had put their titles on the line against Tegan Nox and Natalya, and throughout this whole match, man, it was crickets. It was, and I'm like, it's about getting people over. to where you want to see them win. And I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I heard my main man, salute to the homie. I heard King Mike say this. King Mike, well, he wants Becky. He wants Bianca and Jade to be a tag team. Well, I'm cool with that idea, but again, we got to also go and look at the guy who's calling the shots. Do you honestly trust Triple H to book Jade and Bianca as a dominant tag team to go after the Kabuki Warriors? Do you trust Triple H? It always comes down to the booker. Do you trust the booker? And I'm here to tell you, I straight up don't. I do not. And as of right now, Jade is on Raw. Bianca's SmackDown. So I don't know how the heck that's going to come to be. Don't know. But like I said, I heard everything you had to say, man. And you know what? You gave some excellent points, but it comes down to the booker. It genuinely comes down to the booker, man. It comes down to the booker. The booker himself. Does he get behind them? Does he make you want to see them winning? But as of right now, Jade is Raw, Bianca is SmackDown. So that's off the tables right now. What else we got on this show? Judgment Day basically murdered. Now, if R-Truth don't get the memo, I don't know how many times he has to get. They told you, you're not in the freaking Judgment Day, bro. They beat him down again. And The Miz tried to come to his rescue. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing the handwriting on the wall. I think Triple H is trying to make Miz and R-Truth a tag team again, like how they were back in the day. I think it was called the Awesome Truth. And I think the Awesome Truth are going to be the ones to dethrone them as the tag team champions. That's what it feels like. It genuinely feels like that's where they're going. I'm like, if this is a way to get R-Truth a championship, so be it. And The Miz. So it is what it is on that. What else took place? Seth Rollins came out on Cody. Cody was basically ducking and dodging and playing games, and then he gets to crying. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "This is the Cody Rhodes I can't stand, ladies and gentlemen. I genuinely can't stand this clown. I'm the lying, the crying, the this and that and there. No, man, no." I'm telling you, man. I'm like, this the food that y'all want to be Roman. This is the clown y'all want. This is the cat that y'all want to be the so-called guy. So he just babbling. And here comes Seth. Seth come walking out there. Now, we all know this ain't happening, but Seth walked out there and he gave a genuine response as to why his championship is the #1 title. Not Roman, because Roman ain't never there. He take this week off. He take this month off. He disappear. You'll never see him. He never put his title on the line. And yet, you want to go after that guy. I'm telling you, you are making a terrible mistake if you choose Roman over me. Because let me tell you something. As of right now, Seth's situation is up in the air because CM Punk ain't going to be there. So as of right now, I told y'all what it should be. As of right now, well, actually, I didn't tell you because CM Punk just got hurt. As of right now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Get the IC title off of Gunther and do Seth and Gunther. Do Seth and Gunther and call it a day. I'm serious. But he got to drop that IC title. He has to. I heard a circus clown sit up and say that he wants him to go into WrestleMania with the IC title and then just relinquish it. No. No, sir. I'm tired of this fool holding that thing. He don't need it no more. Gunther does not need the IC title. He needs to drop it to somebody. I don't know who, but he needs to hurry up and drop it. If you really want him and Seth to go down to WrestleMania, let it just be for the World Championship. And guess what? Have Gunther squash him because, like I said, obviously Seth ain't going to be able to go all the way. But with Seth running around here talking about we need him and Cody to go at it again, part 4, won't make a lick of sense. You want to know why? Because Cody beat that man 4 times. My bad, 3. He beat him 3. So it makes no sense for him to beat him again. So I don't know what they was trying to accomplish with that. I don't get it. Listen, Seth gave a great response. What he basically said, my championship's the main title. Roman title don't mean nothing. It don't mean diddly squat. And listen, I'm cool with what he said, but I'm like, dog, you know dang well, man, that man ain't going that to you. Come on. Why the heck would Triple H even decide to put this foolishness out there? To put it in people's minds? We know it's not happening, but I get it. You want to make it seem like, okay, he did win the Royal Rumble, and we do have 2 champions, so let's see which way he picked. Then right afterwards, they did the same exact thing with the women. They did the same thing. This time, like I said, after the Kabuki Wars matchup with Tegan Nox and them, Bayley came out there, and you had Dakota was out there, you had Io was out there, and she was rambling on, talking about why she got her moment at the Royal Rumble and she's going to WrestleMania. And as you can see, I put all this together. So now she pretty much bragging. I'm the one that put damaged goods together. It's all about me. So now here she go being get big-headed again. And she just rambling, talking all this foolishness, right? Here come Rhea. Rhea comes out of nowhere. And so I'm sitting up here saying, man, we got nothing but heels and heels and heels on top of heels right now. We know Bayley's turning babyface soon, but I'm like, it's heel central. So how the heck do you want us to get behind Rhea when we know Rhea's a heel? So Rhea come out there talk about, oh, you want to go after me? But you making a big mistake in your life too. But basically everybody was saying the same, it was like the same promo cut by Dana everybody. Everybody cut the same promo over and over again. I'm telling you. It's like rinse and repeat. I say what you say what I say. So as she tried to say something, Nia Jax came out of nowhere and beat she tore up Rhea. She tore her up. And then she even got into Bayley's face and she told her, oh, you think you going against Rhea at WrestleMania? No, you going to have to face me because I'm the one that's going to win the championship, which we know she's not. But there's your matchup going into the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be Nia Jax and Rhea. Hopefully these two can actually work magic because we all know about Nia Jax. Every single one of us, we all know. Bayley said that I'm going to make my decision on SmackDown. Now, I actually would have waited. I actually would have did this segment on SmackDown first. And then I would have said, I'm coming to Raw. Because I want to talk to Rhea face to face. I would have did that before having her come to doggone Raw and then say I'm gonna make my decision. But as you can see, Io looked guilty as heck. Io looked like she knows she in trouble. That girl knows she in trouble. Andrade signed his contract on Raw. He's there, great. And then the main event, Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, same result. I've seen this matchup 18 billion times, and it happened for the 18 million, for the 19 million times. Drew McIntyre wins again, and that's how Raw goes off there. Somewhat decent, but you know it is what it is. Listen, hey, it was always great talking with y'all cats. I'll talk to y'all cats later. Y'all know what to do. Hit the comment section up. Hey, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. This your main man, Casey Phil King, Self for Life Wrestling Takes. I'm out. I'll let me.